Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a different video. And the reason for this is that it's tax season. I'm a bookkeeper and I've been working with multiple CPAs. And it always amazes me how they just try to get through the tax returns with no planning, no structure, no nothing, not maximizing tax deductions, credits, and entity structures for their customers, and not really having a personal relationship or connection with your customers. And first of all, I don't do taxes. All right. So this is not me trying to tell you why your tax professional is so bad and you should hire me because I'm so much better. No, this is genuinely a rant about the accounting industry because we are not the best communicators at all. And that includes me. I'm pretty bad communicator and I try to do my best to communicate with my clients, with my bookkeeping clients on a weekly, monthly basis. But this is just overall for the accounting professional. Most of us are just introverts who want to be left alone in the office with our little headphones, listening to music and working. And don't bother me with meetings, and don't bother me with having to do social stuff or sales or any of that. So it is by nature something that's going to attract introverts who are not very good at communicating. But here's the thing that I want to get. This is the point that I want to get across. Most tax professionals are just doing the bare minimum, and you're probably overpaying on taxes. I'm going to repeat that again. Most tax professionals are doing the very bare minimum with your taxes just to keep you compliant, and are leaving money on the table because you're overpaying in taxes. Why are you overpaying in taxes? Is it that they're doing their job wrong? No. It's simply that they're just reacting to whatever statements you bring to them. And a proper tax professional is going to meet with you a year before. Like, it's going to be looking in a year in advance and planning how much are you planning to grow, what decisions are you planning to make. Okay, based on that, your revenue might grow into this direction and you might fall into this tax bracket. And if you grow and do these strategies and these purchases and hire this much people, this is how you can deduct smartly to reduce or keep in control your taxable income. Otherwise, you're gonna grow, but also you're gonna pay more taxes. So it's more strategic, and they know what is it that you want to achieve long term. Is it that you want to build more businesses? You want to have real estate? You want to grow your business into something regional, national, um, stuff like that. They know exactly, so they know which tax strategies they can use with you, and how to structure your business and how to structure the business entities. It's so much stuff. And if you don't believe, you're a little bit confused, you search on YouTube Mark J. Kohler and watch his trifecta videos of how a proper tax professional plans tax season ahead for their clients to reduce or mitigate as much as legally possible your tax obligations. And just compare that to your current tax professional. And if you're using H&R Block, like, you just absolutely suck. You deserve to overpay in taxes. But for the most part, all of the CPAs are just like, okay, trying to categorize your P&L and your balance sheet into the tax buckets that they have to. But there's no planning, there's no strategy, there's no none of that. So most of you are overpaying in taxes somewhere around $3,000 and $9,000 each year, maybe more, depending on how much money you make and what type of business you have. Like, if you have like a landscaping business, you could probably save more, or you're overpaying more. If you're a real estate agent, you're making around 150 to 200K. Yeah, you could probably save more. So yeah, so it really depends on your industry and how much money you're making to kind of take a guess. But most of you, if not all of you, like 90% of you, because I know there's very little tax professionals that actually have proper communication, because it's not lack of skill. It's just no proper communication, no proper structure of their business, and communication channels and meetings and understanding their clients' needs. Because a lot of tax professionals are trying to just get a lot of tax work, and they're doing 50, 100, 200 tax returns on tax season, and they're overwhelmed and burned out. So they don't have the time to actually do the extra mile and an 8 hires service. So that's it. Like, it's not lack of skill, it's just lack of proper structure in their business. so they don't have the time to do so. But yeah, most of you do so. Most of you are overpaying in taxes, and so just want you to be aware of that. I don't do taxes, so I'm not trying to self promote myself. It's just something I want you to be aware of. And just ask your tax professional, hey, can we plan for next year? Like, I have these goals, I have these plans for growth, I am planning this purchases, purchasing of vehicle, purchases of equipment, moving into a new office, buying another place, renting my house as an office, starting to use like part of my house as a home office, hiring my children. I'm planning of moving my of moving myself from a 401k to a self-directed IRA. I'm planning of holding assets in a different LLC separate from my business, like my core operations. Like start telling some planning to your CPA and see where it goes, and that should tell you a little bit more. That's how you should be able to squeeze more from your tax professional, probably from the same price you're doing it already. So yeah, most of you are overpaying, and yeah, try to bring this to your tax professionals or shop for a tax professional that really will help you to plan 1, 2, 3 years in advance. It has like a final goal with you, and not just send me the P&L and the balance sheet and I'll try to fix it, and then send some questions which are mainly in which bucket do I put this. All right, take care, God bless.